welcome back. I hope you had a wonderful week and you're ready for another meeting and another month has begun. We are in July already, and this month we will continue talking about general things regarding entrepreneurship and translation. This week we talk about establishing our value. I think that's something that we all struggle with when we start, and today I'm going to give you my 5 cents about this. So grab your cup of coffee or tea and come in. The meeting is about to start. And I now declare the meeting open. So today we are talking about establishing our value and our place in the market and with our clients and in society in general. I think it's something that we struggle with, especially in the beginning of our careers. We tend to undervalue ourselves, and that leads to underpricing ourselves, and it all becomes a spiral that just pull us down, and sometimes it's hard to get out um, of that spiral. And start building up a business. Um, I know I am a bit guilty of that in the beginning, um, but I am now, and I've been trying to change that, and now I am hoping to pass it on to you so you start from the beginning, establishing your value, establishing who you are and what you do in the market. First of all, one of the things that we are really faced with is the qualifications. You're not qualified, but that's not true. If you have, for example, a diploma in translation, if you have a tertiary education, if you have a degree in translation, you are highly qualified. So I don't see any reason why you should not establish yourself as highly qualified. Yes, you may be in the beginning of your career, and maybe your experience, your professional experience, may not be huge, but that's how we all start. Um, Doctors start the same way. When they start their careers, they don't have experience because they're starting. Do we have a question their qualifications? We don't. They are highly qualified. They went through years and years and years and years and years of study. So value yourself. You are highly qualified. Even if you are starting, you still qualified. Experience is not the same thing as qualification, and you have to separate the two things because they need to be separated. They are different. Don't devalue yourself, because that is, I think, that is the beginning of the problems for translators, is that we tend to devalue ourselves. We tend to um, let the imposter syndrome, and I'll be talking about that in a further meeting this month. We let the imposter syndrome take hold of ourselves, and we end up blocking ourselves from it. So, and I do apologize for the noise, but it's pouring down in Sydney. um, so don't devalue yourself. Remember, you are highly qualified. You are fit for the job. You just need a little bit more experience. More, and very important, you provide a valuable service. Think about it. You provide a valuable service to your client and to the community. You connect cultures and you facilitate communication between those cultures. For example, we have a lot of colleagues that work in the translation of, let's say, websites for the government. I know a lot of my colleagues do that here in Australia, translating the government websites, the transport websites. So people that live in Australia and are not fully fluent in English can actually access those websites and understand the rules and understand what they need to do in their own language. So it's a valuable service, a very important one. It is establishing a connection between cultures and between languages and allowing people to have a normal life and functioning in a foreign country. So I don't see why we should devalue ourselves. It's a very important service that we provide. And more is we realize this because with, for example, with the pandemic, our job has been highly, highly seen as very important because all the information, all COVID related information needs to be translated as soon as possible, as fast as possible, so everyone has access to it. So, thinking that we are not as important as other professions, it's not the way to go. We are very important. We are a very, very important service. And then think about it. You add value to your clients. You not only play a very important part in their businesses, but you also provide a valuable service and you add value to your clients. So, for example, you connect your client to another culture. If you are translating, let's say, their websites for a language that is going to um, establish a connection between them and another country and possibly bring them clients and help them establish themselves in that particular country, see the value that you're adding to their businesses. You are actually facilitating that connection and you are actually facilitating them to acquire those clients overseas. You enable your client to get more clients. So that is the value that you add, the recognition overseas and the fact that they may be expanding to another country and you are facilitating that expansion. Obviously, with that, if they get more clients, if they are expanding to another country, and if they obviously um, grow their businesses, then you help them do that. You facilitated that growth, you facilitated that expansion, and therefore you added value to their business. So I think if we think about everything that we provide and everything that our services allow our clients to do and the growth that we enable them to do or to experience, then we will see that we are really, really, really important and our services are really crucial. So I hope you liked it. And I now declare the meeting closed. I hope you really enjoyed this meeting today and you really see that we are extremely important. Our industry is really important and we provide a very important service. And that you start thinking of yourself as an entrepreneur, as a very important entrepreneur, and valuing yourself, pricing yourself accordingly, and having a nice and fulfilling career. This is a lovely job. I love my job, and I would like my colleagues that start now to have the same experience and to love this job as much as I do. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you have any questions, if you would like to share your experiences, please leave a comment below. I'll be very, very happy to answer all your queries. And of course, put a like in the video. You know, the whole story about the YouTube algorithm, share, and subscribe the channel with a little click on the bell so you've got a notification of a meeting every week. And before I go, I would like to thank you all for watching. See you next week. Have a good one. Bye.